Hi everybody, this is Isaac with another TechHub.training video. I'm going over the Python error correction challenge, and we'll do a little bit of Python debugging for a friend of ours to show them what's up. Here I'm using the PyCharm IDE. It's just my preferred one. This is a Jupyter environment, just like you would see anywhere else if you're used to a Jupyter environment. But this is where I prefer to do my coding, so this is where I'm showing you. So you can see here that this environment that I use does add some error lines, the little red squigglies that make it a little bit easier, but we'll just ignore those for now and just go through like normal. So run it to see where the issue is. Looks like there's a syntax error mismatched. There's an extra parentheses there. So we'll just go ahead and delete that. Run it again, see what error we get. Invalid syntax, pointing at this equal sign. So, as we know in Python, we need a double equal sign, or in this case, because we actually wanted to keep running while the guess is not the solution, we're going to go ahead and do the exclamation point equal sign and see what happens there. Invalid syntax. Oh, missing a colon. You can see here that we're missing a colon as well, and there, missing a colon. Looks like there's some issues with the tabbing as well. So we'll go ahead and fix some of that while we're here. Perfect. That should be it. Could be still some issues with the tabbing. The spacing came in funny a little bit, so we'll work on getting that fixed. There we go. That should be there, and that should be there. Perfect. There we go. Got all that spacing figured out. So we'll go ahead and run it. I'm just going to do a quick Shift-Enter to run it from my keyboard. Let's guess 1, even though we know the answer is 5 because we can see it. Oh, looks like you can't do greater than or equal to with a string in an int. That's because that's coming in as a string. So that extra parentheses there at the end came through. It looks like there was just a little bit of a miscommunication and they forgot that int there at the beginning. Go ahead and run that again. 1. Looks like we ran into a classic logic error where it's just running over and over and over again, as you can see there, because the logic of the problem is off. Because this is a while loop, while the guess is not equal to the solution, this will just keep running over and over and over again. So this actually needs to be within the loop there so that it'll keep asking for 8, 5. It's too low, too high. Congratulations, you guessed the number. Perfect. So we'll move on to the second problem. Looks like there's another syntax error. Average. Okay, so it looks like there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can do the classic string, just like that, or you can go to my preferred, easier way, where you just do a comma right there. That'll fix that syntax error. Perfect. Oh, looks like it's trying to times the salary times 10%, but that's actually an X there, so we need to fix that. Run that again. Module pandas has no attribute, read.xls. It looks like Excel may have gotten misspelled because we know that's the correct way to read in an Excel file. Run the cell again. Oh, this one is a man-made error. Your data file will look a little bit different when it gets posted. I'm just going to go ahead and post that reference right there and add the quotes around it so that it reads in correctly. Perfect. Looks like the average salary is bound. That's a little bit funny. It's just kind of adding the numeric option, but that's because we forgot to add the parentheses there at the end. Perfect. It's printing it before, printing the average salary, then it's printing that one right there. And for a little bit of readability, if you're a little bit like me, you can print quotes and \n, and that will add a little bit of spacing there as well, but that's more for readability than anything. Do the same thing there. See, a little bit more spaced out. It's nice. But that problem too is debugged as well. So we'll go ahead and read this next one. Revenue time. Looks like it's missing a multiplication right there. Run it again. Invalid syntax. Looks like we can do our quick comma trick there. as well, just for the quick error correction. Run it again. Int and list. Where's it pointing at? Oh, oh, it looks like there's an error in the logic. You actually need to minus the sum of the expenses right there. Perfect. Looks like we got it all taken care of, and it's printing out the three things it needs to so that we have the total revenue, expenses, the net income, and its profit margin. So there you have it. We've debugged the three problems. Sound off in the comments if you found a little bit of a different way to go about the error correction, or if you have a preferred IDE, we can get that argument started because everybody has their own opinion. I like PyCharm, but you can use whatever you want. That's all for now.